So Val, how are the squad feeling ahead of the Cardiff game after the busy schedule they've been through?
Yeah, we are good now. I think that yesterday, especially, was a great day, great session. Refresh. We are clear in our mind. So we speak about everything in our situation, but I think we still are in a good position. 16 game left, 4 points from the playoff. So now is a reset and focus on the next game.
I'd just like to ask you about Daniel Bachmann. How is he feeling after going off on Tuesday, and is he going to be available for tomorrow?
Yes, it was a strange situation on Tuesday. So he went out to make sure that nothing happened with him. So it was more a caution decision. So after that, he made all the tests he has to made, everything. So the issue he had is related his ear. So he has a ear trauma, but nothing with concussion. So it means he will be available tomorrow.
And then can you just give a word on the other absentees on Tuesday? Obviously Dennis, Kayembe and Ngakia.
Nothing to say. We have a full squad. Everyone is back in training. So hopefully we can stay like that long period of time. We know as always when we are all player available, we are better in training session, better option for us, the staff. For sure, we have different level of fitness for some player. It's clear, but it's good to see every player back on the training pitch.
So can we expect Edo and Jeremy to feature tomorrow?
No, it's too early. Porteous, it will take a few weeks to come back on his level. Now it's about to get the rhythm. You have the training rhythm, you have the game rhythm, so it's something completely different. And Edo, it's the same. It's maybe closer than Jazz. So with Edo, we will assess him every time after 2-3 days, and to make sure that when he's come back, he's able to help us.
And Ken Sema made his 150th appearance for the club on Tuesday. Your reaction there? He's known as the king. How important is he to you, but also to the club in general?
Ken is an incredible first human being, always smiling, positive, give everything for the club, for the team, always ready to help. Yes, we are pleased to have him. A very important player for us. Now it's the same. We try to help him to get back to his level. I think on Tuesday was better, much better. We see him close to his top form, and now for sure for the game we will face now, it will be very important for us.
And just touching it there, so what can you expect from Leicester City tomorrow?
I expected the top team coming home, top of the table with a lot of confidence. But it's clear that we are playing home in front of our fans. We know that we can compete. We know that we've got everything inside our team. Now it's all about to make it difficult, to make very unpleasant game for them, and just to make sure that we show our real face, what we are able to do, and I'm sure that the player will do it.
You mentioned it this is the playoff push. Can a win or a result against the runaway leaders sort of be that motivation in a way?
It's always a motivation to win a game, but some games are special. But that game, I think it's more important that we need to grow in the game. Maybe the frustration we had the last two games, then to let it out and to focus on our performance. And this is what I expected. I know that my players are able to compete. They show already this season, and now it's all about to do the perfect game.
And just the last one, what do you think Maresca has done so well to get his team in this position?
Say again?
What do you think the Leicester manager has done so well to get his team into this position?
I think that the money is the main focus you've got when you see the squad and the value of the squad. The transfer they made in the summer, but they still have the player from the Premier League, so it's a Premier League squad. So I'm not surprised to see that. But at the minute, the focus is on the game tomorrow. So We know what we have to do. And as I say, we have some great players in the squad. We know that we enjoy a lot of great football home this season with our team. And then I think tomorrow is the perfect day to show up.
Brilliant, thank you.
Thank you.
Val, last 3 games you haven't scored. In the last 5 you've got 2. What do you think the issue is there?
An issue, I think that is more always the same, to be ruthless in front of the goal. We don't have any problem in attacking. If you see our ranking at the minute, we are good. But for me, it's always a warning when we are not creating chances, but we create always chances. So I think it's more the case that to get that freshness back. The last game we looked a little bit exhausted in some situation from the travel, from the schedule. The sharpness was not there. The decision making, the easy mistake. But now it's about to refresh. So we had 3 days between the game. It's much more manageable for us, and especially for the player. And we just need to refocus and to get the freshness back on the physically and mentally to the player. I'm not worried. I know we can score. I know we can create chances. I know we can play great football, and I just expected to see my team do what they can do the best.
An attacking lineup when Chakvetadze plays and Koné plays in midfield, and the 3 others in attack, it's there shouldn't be any problems making those chances, should there?
Yes, but they will have the chance again. They will put some opponent in difficulty till the end of the season, so I'm not worried about that.
Emmanuel Dennis, we've spoken about lots. Would you consider throwing him in from the start?
No, not at the minute.
No, he still needs. I know it's difficult. What sort of percentage-wise are we at with him as far as match sharpness is concerned?
It's difficult. I don't know really Dennis in this high performance level. From the past, our physio team know him better than me, but he will need some time. So we have 3 games now in the week, so we have to make sure he comes through very good over the three games, and we will go from there.
Considering this slightly sticky patch, you're still right in there, aren't you? It's still very much on if you take control the playoffs, I mean.
Yes, I think it's always now focus on the next game. Look, it's clear the last 2 games, or I don't take the Cap game, more the Cardiff game home. We were not happy with the result. Big frustration after the result. But our big problem this season is just the consistency. So we need to understand where we are at the minute. We're still in a transition period this season, and we made some great games, so everyone got the feeling that is something in this team, so we know we are able to do it. So this is the first thing. The second thing, we needed to implement a new mentality, a new philosophy, so we made it as well, but we are working with young players. And it's mean, when you see the game, we lost maybe the view that we still have young players on the pitch, 90 years old, 20 years old, 21 years old, 22 years old, and they need love. And I think that if we continue to give the player love, they will grow and they will give back to our fans a lot of joy. So this is the main message I want to say to everyone. We have to stay patient. We're still in the race, but the player need to grow in those situations, and we will do it. Even for me, that consistency to win, this is what we are missing. The consistency in the performance, we are able to perform. But sometimes when you see the best period we had, we play with Jamal Lewis, we play with Ken Sema, Edo Kayembe. So many weeks we're missing those players. We were able 2-3 games to not see the difference, but at some point, and especially when the schedule become tough, then you need your senior players, and you're missing. So those players coming back. But as a manager, I know that man a player now, Jamal Lewis is maybe the closer one to play 90 minutes. Ken need maybe more time to play 90 minutes. Edo Kayeme coming back. Jez Ngakia is exactly the same. I need to build those players. And actually, we need to play with a strong team to compete on our best. So it's mean the young player step in and bridge the time and help us. They give the best. So it's easy now to criticize the team. Yes, we are not happy with the result. But give the young players love. Help them to grow, and they will give the reward.
With the fact they haven't scored 3 games, would you consider Dennis through the middle at some point rather than wide? Because he is probably the best finisher on the books.
Yes, but as I say, you need a Dennis to be able to sprint again and again and again and again, and depend on the game. So we are flexible with everything, but at the minute is not 100%. This is what I can tell you. And any time to make sure that we recover the Dennis we want to see, and we need to put us in a good position, to put him in a good position to perform. And the feeling will come, I'm very sure, when we will be on the pitch, everyone, we've got that feeling, now is the Dennis we know, now is back. And at that time, you can ask me the question again.
Tom Ince didn't play bar 1 minute the other night. Bearing in mind we had so many changes, I just wondered why he didn't feature more.
I think it's always the case of the situation when Dennis come to play, so some player needs more minutes. I think it's a situation, tough period for him at the minute, but at some point we will need everyone. So he's a great professional. He trained well. He's positive. He push the players. He just need time, and at some point his time will come.
At the other end of it, I only noticed the other day that Wes Hoedt has played every minute of every match in every competition. I mean, obviously a great athlete, but is that a risk? Do you worry that at some point Ian's going to need a break?
Listen, I came often to him to ask, so now is a League Cup, you need a break, now is a cup game. He said, no, I want to play. I ask my player, because I know that I need to manage some play. He wants to play. He wants to be on the pitch all the time. And when a player wants to play, and when he feels strong to play, then he has to play. And I think he's an important player for us. And sometimes it can be dangerous if you take the plug off. And the players start to start again, then he's out of the rhythm and it will be difficult to get him back on track.
Do you like that leadership by example then? Because obviously he's prepared to play and wants to play in every single match.
Exactly. So it's the mentality. So what we spoke with Jeff, that is the transition, is a new mentality. At the beginning of the season or the previous year, we knew Watford due to the individual players. So at some point, a difficult game. I played against Watford as well. They were not always brilliant in the game, sometimes really bad, but they're just relying on 2-3 players and they make the difference. 1-0, they're done, job done, and nobody talked about that. But now the player need to realize, okay, those players are no more anymore. We are coming from the team spirit. So we need everyone. So everyone need to step up. And when you have a lot of games, when for sure sometimes I need maybe the guy, but no, he's no more in here. You are the guy now. Yáser Asprilla, you are 20 years old. You are the guy, but takes time. Matheus Martins, Dennis will come, Ken Sema, Ismaël Koné, Giorgi. So those players need now to understand and to learn and to grow up in this new role to say, okay, now I am the guy who make the difference. For me, it's a normal process, but I know sometimes we want to speed up the process to win game, but it's always the case to find the right balance.
Has the team spirit been affected at all by the recent run? Because it'd be understandable if it had been, because that's, as you say, it's what's carried us for so much of the season.
Yes, I would lie to say no. It's clear, even for myself. I think after Cardiff, it was a big disappointment, and the second half of Southampton as well. But we have some explanation why we are in those situations. But what I love is just the reaction of the player, because we tell us the truth. We say, okay, we are not happy, but we know what we have to do, and you see straight away everyone's coming still with the smile on the faces. No negativity around the training run. So it means all the work, the trust foundation we build is there, and now we are able to have some conflict, to discuss some point when we are not happy, to tell the truth, and the player react well on that and say, yes, you're right, now we go again.
Looking at Leicester, I mean, tremendous season, they're 11 points clear. They've lost once since we played them. And yet, when I look at some of the fan reaction, they moan that they don't play exciting football, and they moan that it's not, it's as entertaining as they think it should be. Where do you think a coach should put entertainment on the list of importance?
When you are, is Watford, is Leicester, is Southampton, Leeds, all the team are in the Championship. At some point, it's about the resilience to get back in the Premier League. And at some point, you just need to find the right decision to make. What is important. It's to get back in the Premier League, everyone will be happy, or is to make everyone happy to play football, but then you have to accept to lose more game because you have to take more risk. It's just to find the right balance. But I would have this problem top of the league with 11 points, clear on the second, and everyone discussing my way to play. So it's a problem without to be a problem, honestly. So no, but yes, a great challenge for us. Good. Thank you, guys.